Now, India has been extremely concerned about increased Chinese involvement with Sri Lanka over the last 10 years. They've invested heavily in infrastructure, supplied huge amount of arsenal to Sri Lanka's military, and a Chinese submarine had even docked in Colombo. India is hoping that will change now. Umar Sudhir reports from Colombo.
Drive around Colombo and you can feel the prominent presence of Sri Lanka's neighbour, China, more than India in the island's capital. Facing the city's landmark Gulf-face Green along the coast, a new offshore port city is being built that will change the skyline of Colombo. A Chinese company is implementing what is the largest single foreign direct investment in the country of $1.5 billion. India has understandably been concerned about the increased Chinese involvement with Sri Lanka during President Rajapaksa's tenure. They have in fact invested up to $6 billion over this period, including the Colombo Port City project for reclaiming 233 hectares of sea. Another important concern was the docking of a Chinese submarine at the Colombo port. Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe has said this pet project of former President Rajapaksa, along with several other Chinese projects like the Hambantota port project, will be reviewed for environmental concerns and also other alleged irregularities.
China had been quite lavish with regard to various aids that had been given. But certainly we are not going to be seen hereafter as a vassal of China, which was the perception that was there during the time of Mr. Mahinda Rajapaksa. But I think relationship with the West as well as India will definitely improve.
China built its relationship at a time when the West and India kept a distance, citing reservations about Rajapaksa's human rights record.
We should not fear China coming to Sri Lanka. Now whatever China offers is a lesson to Indian investors to offer counter things.
The Indian investments already generated employment of over 25,000 Sri Lankan employees, and as compared to what other countries are doing, we are the biggest investor in Sri Lanka, and this is the place for investment.
The other strategic concern for India is the China-Sri Lanka navigational partnership for a maritime trade route known as the Silk Road that virtually encircles South India. In Colombo with camera person Nazir Sheikh, Umar Sudhir, NDTV.